Hello and welcome to your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 7th of September 2015. The moon today is in the middle portion of the sign of Cancer, as it will be transiting its way through the nakshatra of Punarvasu. Sometimes all the pieces fall into place really nicely and neatly. And then there's those other times that it's like trying to fit, a square peg into a round hole. And you can try to adjust all the external factors that you're dealing with in order to make it all fit together. And granted, a certain amount of adaptation to a particular set of circumstances is now necessary, right? But it's not that it's going to come together or that you're going to be able to manipulate necessarily what you have in order to just kind of make it all fit together. The truth of the matter is you're just not ready, and that's something that you're not going to be able to alter. But with a little bit of patience and a willingness to wait things through a little bit and the capacity to make a few adjustments here and there, well, it's quite likely that you could be. You're able to see the potential in a situation and how things could hopefully crystallize. But inside of yourself, you're just unable to tap into how to make it all come together in this specific moment in the most sufficient manner. You're not satisfied with what's going on for you, and that's not contributing to you feeling comfortable inside of yourself with making a transition right now. But a transition is, in place, and it is likely to come together over the course of the next few days. So what you need to do is get into that position, it would seem, where you're able to feel more secure within yourself, with the circumstances that you're dealing with. If you're secure within yourself with what you're dealing with, all the external factors will just naturally fall into place. And if they don't fall into place, well, ultimately, it's not really going to matter because you'll feel comfortable within yourself that you can adjust to what's going on, that you can make the changes that you need to make to make it work, right? But if you're so focused externally on how to deal with it, well, you're just going to keep getting, into that position where you're trying to put a square peg into a round hole and banging it too tightly to the extent that, well, you either get stuck, that round, that square peg gets stuck, or it just kind of chips off, and you don't want to get into that position, right? So I guess the point I'm trying to make is it's not so much that you need to make quite as many external adjustments. It's more that you just need to take a look at what's going on inside and what the problem is with a difficult situation that's keeping you from feeling like you're comfortable with making the transition right now. Because ultimately, you are going to make this transition, and we know that. But you need to get into a position where you're feeling more comfortable with it for everything to fall into place more smoothly. Punarvasu is an artha-driven nakshatra. It wants to achieve a specific goal. And what particularly happens with Punarvasu energy is it creates a position where everything can kind of come together and gather in strength, right? But when Punarvasu isn't very well supported, well, it can make it difficult for all those different factors to come into place. And where you're at in particular right now, it involves a certain amount of letting things kind of balance out a little bit. Letting things balance out within yourself so that things begin to take the form that they need to take. The lunar tithi today is Krishna Dashami. It's the 10th day of the dark half of the moon, and we're leading up to a solar eclipse in about another week or so. So the energy either side of a solar eclipse begins to feel a little bit uneasy, and that's just quite natural for these particular times. Even though we're not, within a day or so of that eclipse, it can feel that way ahead of the time. And along with the aspects that are there, that can really contribute to the factor because you can sense the opposing changes and all the different adjustments which are beginning to come into place in order to make that happen. The solar lunar yoga today is Variyas. Variyas means best. And in this particular instance, it means that you're not dealing with the best particular circumstances. It's not going to come together in the the best manner for you. But it's going to come together, and whether or not it's best for you is all related to how you're seeing the situation internally. So you need to shift the perspective internally. Look at what you can change inside yourself rather than what you need to change in your immediate environment. If you make those changes inside yourself, it's going to make it easier to make the shift in your immediate environment. But if you could use a little bit of extra help with that, through whatever situation you might be dealing with, I do offer several different tiers of astrological service, and they are available through my newly revised astrological services page. You should see a link to that particular page in the lower left-hand corner of this video. Also, for those of you who follow my daily videos, I should mention sometime in the next few weeks, I'm not sure of the exact release date yet, a video course on the nakshatras with myself and fellow astrologer Ryan Korzak is due to be released. And you can watch this particular YouTube channel for information on when that is coming out. That's going to do it for your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 7th of September, 2015. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.